sure they will. I stand to be corrected, Coffee, so please come in at any time if you feel.
No,
They will have the holiday courses as an example, of which was an introduction to sport. They will have a number of different projects that is their foundation level. Where I differ is that my work is very much more targeted, and that my research and data has got to make sure that I work with identified people, because my remit is to reduce antisocial behaviour and make sure sport is inclusive. If we look at holiday courses run by other sports development officers, there's clearly going to be a cost to that. Not always expensive, but there's going to be a cost to that. Whereas my work, a lot of it will be free. As soon as it's free, it's inclusive for people. So my area is mainly around about here. I could argue that it maybe crosses over into that a little bit, because a lot of the young people that we work with, we're not necessarily introducing them into sport. A lot of our kids who we work with on our reducing antisocial behaviour projects actually play sport already. But as it happens, on a Friday night or a Saturday night or whatever night, they actually go out and there's a potential for them to cause a bit of trouble. As young people do, we've all done it. So actually what we're doing is that even though we work mainly in the foundation stage, we can actually be working with some quite talented people. But because my agenda is set by the States of Jersey, that is most probably where I'd stop. Because there's no point in me going into performance, because we're now starting to talk at more individual focused sports and individual focused coaches. And then of course this level up here, which is the elite, which is the one that you would see on the back pages. My work, you probably see in the front pages of the JAP. This stuff you see in the back pages. That's the winning the cups and medals. This bit down here is about making sure I'm doing my job. Lastly on this, I've got to justify, because any taxpayer wants to know they're getting value for money. Because if they don't, and in this day and age with online blogs and all sorts of stuff, you're open to criticism. I'm sure every one of you has got a Facebook page. And on that Facebook page there'll be all sorts of stuff going back and forward between your mates and whoever. Similarly, we've got a Facebook page. If we don't do our job correctly, there's a good chance that would be showing up on Facebook or Twitter. So it's important that we are able to show that we provide value for money. So what we do every year is we put this annual report together, little glossy thing, but ultimately, if our job is to reduce antisocial behaviour on this island, then there is my target, to reduce antisocial behaviour. So how we actually monitor our projects is by the number of calls to police about young people. Now, it's quite small this, so hopefully you can see it, but I think you grab the gist. In 2006, when I started, the number of calls to police regarding young people was over 1,500 a year. Quite significant. Quite significant. And every year since it's went down and down and down. Last year there was 475. Now I'm not saying that our work made all of that happen, because there is other people working in different communities. But what we see is that by providing sport in targeted areas to targeted young people, then certainly we've contributed to that. So I'm able to say to the taxpayer, the wages that you've given me in my department, I've been able to provide this. I've been able to make St Helier in Jersey a better place to live.